You just checked your phone maybe 30 seconds ago, maybe less. You didn't decide to. Your hand just moved. There was no notification, no buzz, no reason. And yet there you were, thumb on the screen, eyes scanning for something new. This isn't a habit. It's not even really about the phone. What's happening in your skull right now is a program over 2 million years old, and it was never built for a screen. The device in your pocket didn't invent this behavior. It just found the oldest button in your brain and started pressing it thousands of times a day. Go back with it. Not to the smartphone, not even the internet. Go back to the savanna long before language, when your ancestors were small, slow, and constantly hunted. Picture one standing at the edge of tall grass. Something rustled. Was it wind or a predator? The ones who stopped and checked survived. The ones who didn't often didn't get a second chance. Checking wasn't optional. Checking was the whole job. This is the orienting response. First studied by psychologist Yevgeny Sokolov, it's an automatic shift of attention toward anything new or unexplained. You don't choose to orient. It happens before you're aware of it. That response never left. It's still sitting in your nervous system, waiting for a signal. Your phone sends signals constantly, but that alone doesn't explain checking when nothing happened. For that, you need a second piece of old machinery, one discovered by psychologist B.F. Skinner. He noticed a pigeon rewarded every time it pressed a lever, pecked at a bored, steady pace. But a pigeon rewarded randomly, pecked constantly, obsessively. Uncertainty didn't reduce the behavior. It supercharged it. This is a variable ratio reward schedule, the strongest behavior loop known in psychology. When you unlock your phone, you don't know what you'll find. That unpredictability isn't an accident. It's Skinner's box, wrapped in glass and aluminum. There's a third layer, and it might matter most. Humans are an intensely social species. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar has shown the brain evolved to track relationships and alliances, because in small tribal groups, exclusion could mean death. So your brain treats social information as urgent, not interesting. Urgent. A message matters to the same circuitry that once tracked who was angry with you, who might turn on you while you slept. Your phone floods that circuitry from thousands of people at once, a scale your brain was never built to model. Put it together, an orienting response tuned to anything new, a reward system that thrives on uncertainty, a social brain that treats every ping as critical. Now, put all three into a small glowing rectangle you carry everywhere. Is there something there you don't know you have to check, eh? This is why willpower rarely works. You aren't fighting laziness. You're fighting three systems that kept your ancestors alive for millions of years, all firing at once. Here's the twist. This isn't a flaw in you. It's a perfectly functioning survival system doing exactly what it evolved to do. The problem isn't the system, it's the environment, one that manufactures urgency every few seconds, deliberately, by design. The pull to refresh, the red badge, the infinite scroll. None of it is accidental. It's ancient bait in modern packaging. You can't switch off 2 million years of wiring, but you can change what it's aimed at. Put the phone in another room and the loop quiets. Turn off notifications and the reflex becomes a choice again. So next time your hand reaches for the screen without asking you, pause. That isn't a modern habit. That's a very old voice, the one that once stood in tall grass listening for danger, still doing its job in a world that no longer needs it to. For most of human history, checking kept you alive. Today, it mostly just keeps you distracted. The instinct hasn't changed, only the grass has, and maybe, just for a moment, you don't have to answer.